Hello everybody, today we're going to unpack, take a close-up look and try on these TStrap NATO watch straps. So let's first take a look around the outside of the packet of the first watch strap. So this is 20mm wide, but they're also available in 18 and 22mm widths. And as you can see, it does come with a spring bar tool and some spring bars. So let's go ahead and open up the first packet here, which is in dark green. Okay, so I'm struggling to open the packet here. Perhaps let's just use my trusty pair of scissors here. And let's slide the strap out and tip the rest of the contents out from the packet. There we go. So that's the first strap removed from its packaging, and we'll take a close-up look at it once we've removed the other straps as well. So let's move on to the next strap, also in 20mm width. Let's go ahead and open up the packet, and let's see if I can do this with my fingers. Nope, still struggling here. So time for the scissors again, and being very careful not to clip the high polish metal buckle on it, and doing the same thing, sliding or tipping the spring bars along with the spring bar tool out from the packet. So bear with me, I know the noise might be a little annoying for some of the viewers. Okay, and then we do have the final strap here. Let's go ahead and open it as well. And then of course tipping once again the packet of spring bars and the spring bar tool as well. So what we do have are 3 straps, all in 20mm widths. Okay, so right there, and they do have different finishes on them, or at least 2 of them. So I'm going to give you a close-up look in a second, but let me just set the straps up closely in the frame right there. So as you can see, the lengths of the straps as well. Okay, so those are the 3 NATO straps from TStrap. So let's first take a quick look all together of, actually before I do that, let's take a look at the accessories, or the spring bar tool and the spring bars that come with it. So this is the first time I'm seeing a spring bar tool included with a watch strap. So pretty nice to see. And let's go ahead and take a close-up look at the tool itself. So this time around, no scissors required. Oh, there's still one more spring bar there. Okay, and giving you a close-up look at the spring bars themselves, as well as the spring bar tool that's included with them. So nice, good look there. Giving you a close-up look at the spring bars, trying to avoid the camcorder's shadow as well at the same time, but you can see the spring bars that's been included. So I'm trying to get focus there. Right there, so spring bars for them and a spring bar tool. So giving you a look at the tip. So there is a fork tip on one end, and on the other end a pin tip Okay, so nice good look at the spring bars and the spring bar tool that's been included with the TStrap NATO watch strap. So we're going to set the spring bars down, and of course the spring bar tool as well, so in the frame right there. And now let's go ahead and take a close-up look at the remainder of the packs that come with the other straps. As you can see, pretty much the same kit, 4 spring bars and a pair of spring bar tools. So 4 spring bars and a spring bar tool included with each strap. So nice premium touch to it. Okay, just setting the spring bars, trying to find a space in the frame to just set those bits down. Okay, so there we go. I think that's just fine. And now I'm going to take a close-up look at the straps. So 3 straps here, all from TStrap, and they are 20 millimeters wide or 2 cm wide. Also available in 18 and 22 millimeter widths. So the far right one is in dark green, which is kind of like a olive color. Middle one, red, white, and blue striping, and the far left one, red, blue, white, and red, or red, white, and blue. Similar in terms of the color combination or colorway, but in terms of the metal finishes, as you can see, the green one and the middle one both have high polish stainless steel finish. The bottom one, which is the one with the majority red color, has a rose gold plated finish, but also highly polished as well. So all 3 straps right there. I'm just going to stack them on top of each other very gently. So you can see the widths of the strap and kind of side profile of the design of the keepers and whatnot, just various aspects of the straps right here. Of course, they have the kind of lower part of the strap that goes on the underside of the watch head, and just giving you a look right through and through of the 3 straps. So altogether 3 straps right there. In starting from the left with a rose gold plated finish and then high polish finish on all of them. The middle and right one being a plain high polish finish without any kind of treatments to it in terms of plating. Okay, so nice good look at the 3 straps right there. Middle one seems to have a kind of loose buckle to it, but it's not an issue anyway, since it will be strapped down when you wear it. So once again, nice good look right there of the 3 TStrap NATO nylon watch straps. And you have a good look at the color as well. So now let's go ahead and look at each of them individually, starting with the dark green or olive strap. So that is a solid strap or solid color strap with no stripes or striping or banding, just a nice solid color to it. Single color dark green strap, and giving you a good look. So these metal fittings are in high polish, as you can see, and they do have nice stitching on them, nice and even. and they don't have any form of branding whatsoever on the buckle or any other part of the strap so far as I can see. And showing you the two layers of the strap. So the top and the bottom layer that goes on the underside of the watch head to fasten the strap onto. So nice high polish finish, nice edges on them, nothing rough, really smooth, beautifully crafted, and you can see the stitching there, quite thick stitching as you can see, but a nice thick thread, and you can see the kind of details of the strap as well. Nice even finish, and right through to the tail of the strap as well. Lots of holes there, evenly finished. And giving you a look at the width of the strap as well, and the tail end of the strap. So it is rounded off. Let's see if it's fused as well. So you can see that it is fused, which is nice to see. So that stops or minimizes any fraying of the strap. It is lightly fused, I would say. It's not like a heavy fusing because you can see the edges still slightly kind of rounded off from the texture of the strap. And in terms of the holes, are they fused? Yes, you can see that they are fused as well. And on the underside of the strap where it's more evident, so fused pinholes and a lightly fused tail. And why I say lightly is because you can see the pattern of the strap still kind of falling through to the edge of the strap. So if it is heavily fused, it's normally just a rounded straight edge. Well, rounded instead of having the patterns of the strap going towards the tip end, be nicely rounded and straight on the rounded end. Okay, so that's the dark green TStrap NATO watch strap here in 20mm width. Let's get that spring bar back in the shot. And now moving on to the next strap, which is the red, white and blue one. So always a bit of juggling to do when there's so many straps involved, so that they don't interfere with the foreground. So this is the red, white and blue strap. Same thing with the high polish metal fittings. So once again, nice smooth edges, no burrs or anything sharp at all. So nice to see. And we do have blue stitching on this one, right around the back as well. A little bit messy there, but no big deal there. And on the underside, of course, we do have, I'm sure, the same fused holes on the strap, and then a fused tail end as well of the strap. So just showing you the strap right there. So you can see it is just lightly fused on the tip end of the tail. Okay, so nice, lovely even coloring and banding right through on the red, white and blue, or blue, white and red, or white, red and blue. So many ways to call it, but as you can see, lovely strap here with the high polish finish. And in terms of kind of thickness, it is nice and thick, as you can see. Kind of a bit on the premium side, I would say, in terms of the watch straps that I've dealt with. So it does have that kind of strong feel to it, even though it doesn't appear very thick. But I guess the makeup as well as the thickness does have an effect on the pliability or the flexibility and the wearability at the end of the strap. Now, final strap here of the 3 TStrap straps. This one has a rose gold plated finish in a high polish, of course, as you can see. So it does almost look, if you see it alone like this, it does look almost just plain. So it has a light rose gold finish, but as soon as you put the plain high polish stainless steel one, you can clearly see the difference in the hue or color of the two finishes right there. Okay, let me get my fingers out of the way and try and show you as much strap as I can right there. So the two different finishes right there, one in rose gold, which is below, and the other one in the plain finish. Okay, so putting the strap down right there and going right back to the red strap with the blue, white and red central striping. And on the underside you can see this time nice and steady stitching. And in terms of the uniformity, nice and very even right throughout. And plenty of even pinholes to secure the strap onto. And once again, on the reverse side, you can see nice and fused holes. And giving you a close-up look at the tail end tip as well. So it is rounded off and lightly fused. It does have kind of like a chamfered finish. Of course, it's not blocked off, like I said earlier, with heavy fusing. But that should hold up almost as well in the long term. Okay, so all 3 straps in close-up detail we've just seen. So now let's try one of them on. Let's go ahead and pick the middle strap for a change and put the solid dark green one at the top with high polish metal fittings, and this is the red, blue and white one with the rose gold plated finish. So we're going to try this strap on, and of course what other watch head to try it on than my trusty old Tudor Submariner Snowflake 7016/0 Marine Nationale So it does have a 20mm lug width or internal lug measurement. So let's go ahead and strap this strap onto the watch. So we do actually have French colors being red, white and blue, and that's quite fitting for the Marine Nationale or the French Navy theme to the watch. So just strapping the top end through, and you can see right there, and we want to make sure that it's kind of midway for the underside of the strap. So right there, and then lastly just strapping the lower layer on right there, and before tightening the strap, just making some fine adjustments so that sits somewhere in the middle of the lower strap right there. So there we go. So we do have the Tudor Submariner Snowflake 7016/0 Marine Nationale on the TStrap red, white and blue strap with the high polished metal fittings. Just to show you the entirety of the strap with the watch head on it, right there. And giving you an all-round look as well. If we can get the camcorder to focus once again right there. So you can see how the watch head sits on the strap. And let's turn it the other way around. Whoops, gotta be careful there. So sitting very nicely with the very lush feeling straps with a nice rigidity to them as well as flexibility at the same time. Okay, so let's go ahead and I guess try the watch on, but giving you one close-up look right there to see how the 20mm wide strap sits with the watch head right there. So a nice fitment of the strap with the watch right there. Okay, so now let's try the watch on, and always tricky to do this with the camcorder in the way, but this time round I seem to have the knack for it, perhaps. And just about, there we go. So just showing you the length as well in terms of pinholes. So I do have a 17.2 centimeter circumference wrist, or 6 3/4 inches. And with the number of pinholes right there, the strap should sit somewhere right in the middle in terms of pinhole placement. So looking for a nice pinhole to strap it onto, so that feels nice and firm on my wrist. Maybe let's loosen it up one and go down the strap by one pinhole. So there we go. So just showing you the pin position for my 6 3/4 inch circumference wrist. And then we can do the tucked in or tucked under look with the long tail of the TStrap watch strap right there, and then giving you a close-up look. Let me give the plexiglass a quick wipe right there, and you can now see how nicely the strap fits on my wrist. So nice and comfortable strap right there, feeling really, really secure. And once again, the pinhole position and how the tail end of the strap is secured by turning it back into the keepers. So nice and well finished NATO nylon watch strap right there. Now let's go ahead and remove the strap from my wrist. And taking another quick close-up look. And showing you the length right there. So that's the TStrap NATO watch straps. Thanks for watching and happy strapping.